What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today I want to talk about Journey Together. I saw it recently pop up on TCG. I think it was last week, and you know, I feel like looking at this, just this is a byproduct of FOMO, fear of missing out. Because as I look at this product, I'm thinking there's no way this is a $194 box. Like to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Like one, it doesn't come out till almost 2 months, which is crazy to me that people are buying this up at $200 a pop almost. Some will get more into it, but there's plenty of people buying that paid over $200 for this. And just looking at the sales, like 122, 243, 37 of them sold at that price. Like if you bought a 243, I'm I don't blame you for canceling because it immediately dropped $60 almost. 235 sold at 195. 240, like that's crazy. 309 sold at 189, 190, 361. That to me that's insane. Guys, the product doesn't come out till March 28th. Why are people buying it? Like it just makes no sense to me. I think it's just at this point I think it's a greed thing. Because like if you're saying this is a $200 box, right? So you're also saying this is as should be as expensive or close to the same price as Surging Sparks. Let's get real. Surging Sparks, I mean, has some pretty good cards in it. Like the some of the rares are just really nice. So you're saying Surging Sparks and Journey Together should be about the same price. But we'll get into the cards that are in this set later on, but that's kind of where my mindset is. So it's like, hmm, if I'm paying like if this was Surging Sparks, I'd be like, okay, it has some pretty good cards. I understand the hype, but we're talking about Journey Together. Unless there's something announced that I missed and it's much different from the other sets, sure. But at the end of the day, I don't know. Like you have people on here, two not 240 for booster box. Oh, you're getting the promo. You're getting the promo. Come on. 194. I mean, the ETB isn't terrible. 84. I mean, I think that's gonna go. I think this is all gonna go down. 185. That's the best price you're probably gonna see. Like some of these are crazy. 295. 495 for two boxes from the Pokemon Center. You spend a 250. Come on. That's crazy. And then just looking at it, like, what? Where's the $200? What card am I looking at that I'm like, oh, this is gonna be an epic chase card? Like the rares in here, just like I mean, they're cool. Like, don't get me wrong. Maybe they'll be different in the English set. I don't know. But personally, I don't know. I just don't foresee it being like the greatest set. Like they're essentially telling us, "Oh, this is what you're getting," and then people are still choosing to spend that money. And it's like I'm just trying to. I was like going through the cards, and I'm just like, I'm not seeing anything where like, oh wow, I need this card, or this is going to be a really hyped card. Like that's how I'm looking at it right now. Like there's some cool cards. Like I do like the whole concept of trainer Pokemon, but it's like I don't know. I don't see the value in my opinion. Um, like the cards are okay, but that's it. Like people just need to start waiting. And just looking at the set, it's like it's an okay set. Like, don't get me wrong, like I think it's a pretty decent set, but at the end of the day, it's you're not there's no reason for it to be this hyped, in my opinion. Like there's no reason for this market price to be sitting at 191 right now. So let's just take a step back. Don't get this yet. And you also got to think pretty soon after this, we're going to get the Team Rocket set. And people are going to go bananas. Depending on when that comes out, like if that's coming out in April, I guarantee you, once this set comes out, and then if Team Rocket comes out like a month after, this price is probably going to plummet because people are moving on. Because there's really nothing crazy in Journey Together. And then Team Rocket, which is actually, there's no. I mean, I haven't seen any card released for that set yet. But I already have a feeling they'll have some like fire cards in there. And it's like all this money that people put in Journey Together, it's just all going to shift once Team Rocket comes out. God forbid there's pre-orders. Like that said, I would be like, okay, even though we don't know any cards or the cards do come out, I feel like they're gonna be pretty decent cards. There's gonna be a lot of good cards. And that one I might be like, oh, you should pre-order it because it'll probably shoot up after release. But then again, I don't know. Um, it depends on prints. What are they gonna print? How many different variations of the product are coming out? Like, there's so many things to take in consideration when like buying these cards. But it's just like the Journey Together set. It's just, I mean, it's not it. And you have all these people buying these boxes. I don't know why, because if I'm buying it now, I'm in my mind I'm thinking, okay, after March 28th, it's gonna go up. That's why I would buy it. Otherwise, there's no reason. It's not like it's gonna sell out. Like the product will still be there, but it's just gonna shoot down. I mean, because you got to think, like let's go back to Prismatic Evolutions. Amazing cards, right? Um, there's no booster box, so you only got the ETBs, but they have a lot of great rares, a lot of great chase cards. And let's just take a gander, right? This is this is a really good set in my opinion. Really hyped. Look at the price. This is for an hyped set. That's an actually good set. In my opinion, much better than Journey Together. 150 was the peak for the ETBs. Look at that. Immediately starts shooting down. I mean, at the end of the day, that might be because of the reprints. That might the hype dying down. Like there could be multiple factors. Um, but at the end of the day, the price is almost always going to go down. But like I said, certain factors. Like if they never came out and said they weren't reprinting this Pokemon, if Pokemon didn't come out and say, "Oh, we're gonna print this into the," I mean, they didn't say that, but we're gonna reprint this. Would the price still have shot down? Probably not as much, but it still would have went down. So the same thing goes for Journey Together. I mean, I rumblings that allocations are okay. They're not terrible, but that's the irony. What is this? This is actually kind of funny. What it? Yeah, $1,500 Umbreon is kind of crazy, and I do agree. Like the the greed has gotten a little wouldn't say yeah. I mean, it's been out of hand. Like I don't know. Like I enjoy collecting cards. I enjoy value going up for the cards, stuff I own, the sealed stuff I own, the cards I own. Like who doesn't? Like obviously, but when it's like I don't know. I guess I'm a slow burn. I like waiting it out. Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold this box for 5 years and it's gonna go up, hopefully. But like the scalping, yeah, the scalping's no fun. Um, I just don't know why it's happened all this. Like I remember, originally when 2020 Pokemon had that resurgence, um, and a lot of people came in, but I guess it's having like a second coming. I don't know why. Um, Honestly, maybe just these sets coming out. They have a lot of fire sets. Prismatic was really good. Surging Sparks is really good. You have Team Rocket coming out, so I guess it's also just a lot of hype sets. But at the end of the day, it won't last forever. There's going to be, I mean, in my opinion, I think Journey Together is not the great of a set. It could have been better, but you know, I, how long this freight train will keep going, I don't know. But I do agree that the greed has really sunken into Pokemon, and I think a lot of people, aka like scalpers, have come into the hobby, and they're essentially trying to make a quick buck. And then once those people leave, and once the hype dies down, things will return to normal. Booster box will release not at $200 a pop, but probably something more reasonable because we go surging sparks, like even that was at 116, even that was low, um, and it didn't hit 199 until November. And this is a good set. So it's like you're comparing this good set to like a not a great good set. I don't know. I just be cautious. If you're buying it, buy your own risk. I mean, if you just want to have it so you don't have to worry about it, you can get delivered uh, or shipped the 28th and just pop it open. But then by all means. But if you want to be strategic, just wait it out. Wait a couple weeks after release, then buy that product. You don't have to be if you're a truly into Pokemon. It's not about being the first one to get it. Um, and that's kind of where rip and ships come into play, where it's like I feel like they create this false hype slash false demand, but I don't know. Just be careful. Um, yeah, that's the end of my rant. I'll see you guys in the next one.